So we're going to pull the pin on the front grenade tonight, so get ready. A few people might be coming up here, but don't worry, you're not going to get hurt unless you trip on these steps or something. How do you like my tux, first of all? This is not the tux that I wore for prom, but these are my birth control glasses that I had in high school, so they work pretty well. I take them off because of the Christmas theme, but okay. Anyway, I told me to dress for the 70s, so here I am. Think about it, in another 50 years, this room is going to be filled with old people with tattoos and piercings. How many people have tattoos? Raise your hand. Wow! How many want to show them? Okay. 50 years. 50 years ago, it's a Friday night, and some of you guys are in hats and helmets at Nemzik Field. Some are in the marching band. Some are having a part-time job. Some are watching TV, the Ed Sullivan Show. Or some is at Steveville bumming a cigarette. But tonight each of you brought it all back here. We are your classmates. We are the ones who you played with as children and teenagers. We are the ones that you knew before you were a father or a mother. We are the ones who knew you before you had a profession or a career. We are the ones who knew you when you were young and healthy. So let's not all just go old together, let's keep us each young together. And we do that by learning new things. And as Ted Lasso says, be curious, not judgmental. So I was looking through the yearbook, and I hope that a lot of you kind of went through here, and it probably didn't help completely as to who's who, but I was kind of wondering how many classmates we had, and we had 560 that were on the ceremony program. Pam and Brian came up with a list of 618 classmates, and some of whom left early before the senior year, and some who finished up later on. And the little trivia there was 11 Johnsons, 9 Nelsons, and 9 Andersons. So all of us had a picture of us from the bus up, right? Just a headshot. But there was one person I noticed in the yearbook that did not. And no, it wasn't Dale Weebush or John Knowlton or Todd Earl. It was Bev Hamrick Bushaw. Where is Bev? Bev, want to give that codes again here for us? She's going to kill me over that one. So, yearbook Hair Hall of Fame. What? Everybody say goodbye to Spuddy. Thank you very much for coming. So, we all kind of emulated the hair that we had back then with the girls wanted to be Peggy Fleming. My wife wanted to be Susan Day with the straight hair. We had some that looked like Dorothy Hamill. In fact, I found 3 girls that really looked quite like that. Jenny G, is she here? I thought she was coming. Lynette Sherman, Glenn's here. Now look at her hair. It's not quite Dorothy Hamill-ish anymore. And Lori Hagan, is she here too? Lori? Okay, there you are. Still got it? Still got it. Little color difference, but so I know it's hard to believe I didn't date much in high school, and I tried to look like a movie star, but it's not him. It was more like this guy here. Yeah. Now, Bloomer, what are you laughing at? Look at that. Huh? Or Fred. Look at that hair. And you got married right away out of high school. John Larson. Huh? John's the CEO for a company now. Look at how dapper he looks. But then you got these idiots that look good in their graduation photos, and they still look good. Bob Wenzel's here. Wentz, I thought, have you had work done? Have you? You know, it used to be a day and age when you couldn't say that. You know, you got someone if they had Botox and they hardly raise an eyebrow. So those are those guys, and we want to thank the union committee. Myself, Pam, and Ryan, as you know, at the 46, they connected. Both had spouses that passed away, and it's been a love fest ever since. But they really worked hard, looking at the internet and LinkedIn and networking and emails and letters and phone calls. They got some help from the rest of us as well, but man, they just did a great job. So I want to give a round of applause just for those two. And also, it was the 10-year, I'm going to bring you two guys up here, so not bring you up here, but Monica and John, they found a little love connection 40 years ago now. So, you want to stand up and kiss? So, setting up here, aren't these displays very nice? Pam did those, and we got a lot of help this afternoon with Denise from Denise Power. She knows everybody. Dennis Luke, Jim Antone, Carrie Ingwerson is not here, she's sick in Minneapolis. Tom Anderson, Robin Palm made the nice little thing out for pictures. And then there was Don and Susie with the pickleball outing, and Beth Hemrick with the golf outing. Susie, did anybody get hurt playing pickleball? No, nobody? Usually that happens. And golf, you know, we really had no winners. Everybody's a winner as a participation, so just as long as you're there. Right, Brian? Thank you, Jan Keel. So we were missing about 150 people, and Jan Keel, where's Jan? You close nearby? Can you make your way up here at all? Or I can come down there, but I'll come down there. Whoa. Oh, maybe you should come up here. Did I drop anything over here? Okay. Is Jan coming up? All that. Put this here. This out. So Jan didn't know he was coming up here, but so he did a sophisticated algorithm on the internet and found 100 of the 150 people. Not all of them were completely accurate. I want to thank you. So we got this for you. A regular Sherlock Holmes. So you can wear that to church, to a mega meeting if you go to, no, I know you don't go to mega meetings. And there's a mustache for you. Thanks, Jan. Jumped ahead a little bit here, but there's a donation box for anybody that wants to donate. We had, I had a list here, 36 people donated like $4,500 for this. So we want to thank them for that, because that made our job so much easier, not to have to ask for 50 bucks, 25, 30 bucks from everybody. So I want to thank all of you who had it in their hearts and in your wallets to do that. Greg Melheim, I don't know if you've seen the glasses, but he donated cups. He donated coffee cups for everybody to take home. So you can take home right away. I always recommend not bringing them back into your tables because you're going to forget about them. So just bring them out to your car and come back in. And door prize donations. I'm not even sure who all the door prizes where they came from, but we're going to have Lynn. Okay. Well, I'm going to let that these powers come up at the end of this and Rob and Palm, and they're going to raffle off some really cool and a lot of prizes. So you got your tickets, hang on. Okay, we want to thank those in the military who served. And Dennis Lucas here, Tim Joliffe. Why don't you guys stand up, please? Robert Thompson, all the way from Germany. Richard Meiser, who's not here today, he's suffering with an ailment. Brent Irix and Rick Bach, both of who passed away within the last year. Brent's spent 33 years in the military. And Kurt Callender, you're here, right? Who am I? Kurt, stand up. Gotta stand up. Got attention. Let's suck that gut in. Am I missing anybody of classmates? Stand. Oh, really? Randy? Brian, maybe. Yeah. Okay, stand up. Give me 20. Oh, there was Scott Olberg this year as well, right, Scott? These are the cups, yes. Thank you for service, all of you. Kevin Ryerson here's the cups, so they're great. They're really cool.
When you leave tonight, make sure you get a cup.
So all of you, thanks for your service. I know we tried to get a couple old teachers here. Are there any old teachers of ours here, not teachers yourself? None? Okay. We learned a lot from them, so. Separated birth. We did this last time and it was pretty well received, and so we're going to do it again. Hold your horses, because I first showed a couple from before that just are worthy of bringing again. Dean Haugen, I think right over here. Dean, you know what's coming, don't you? Justin Bieber. We got Nancy Geisel, 1.0, and her brother, 2.0, Brian. I don't know if the second version is better than the first, but Mary, the lovely Mary Erickson, is Doris Day. But now we have some new ones. Nancy McLaren. This is her today, the lovely Nancy. And look at that, Anne Hathaway. All day long. We got Tim Joliffe. Uh-oh, are you ready? Bobby Goldsboro. We have Shelley Krebs. Oh my gosh, she looks outstanding back then, and as she does today, and Jennifer Aniston. Look at that hair, amazing. Cindy Lian. Oh, we love Cindy. Cindy with her high cheekbones and glasses. Diane Keaton. Nailed it, didn't I? And go, Brian, you didn't know you were going to be here, did you, buddy? Looked at that picture, I said, gotta find someone. Yeah, baby. We'll just leave this up for the rest of the night. Paul Cath. Paul didn't know this was coming either. Paul, get ready. This is recently McHale's Navy. And Jan Keel, you're not done. We can give you a little hat and everything, but I looked at that picture and go, Mr. Wilson. Put a few years on him, and Kurt Nelson, that 10 years ago, he hasn't changed at all. Mr. Mitchell. So that was fun, but I got a little thing to run for you, is that it comes to a time, it's never easy to talk about this, but we want to acknowledge those that have passed away. Okay. And we also want to have a moment of silence for those of us who cannot be here due to health issues, mobility, ailments, cancer, dementia, and other diseases. Could we just give 20, 30 seconds for us, a moment of silence for them and those that have passed. Okay, thank you for that. So let's cherish the present and don't stop loving each other. Notable achievements. Okay, we've got to, there's a number of people I want to bring up here. Jeff Bainsberg is not here. He's just been inducted to the Hall of Honor, and for those who don't know, Jeff got paralyzed as senior in high school, and he's done a lot of good things for the handicapped world, and so kudos to him for that. Very well deserved. But there's 5 people. I know I'm missing some people that should probably be coming up here, but these are people that I'm aware of. I want to have Denise Powers, Ron Schneider. I don't know if Ron's here. I didn't see him yet. Ron? Aha! Ron, get your butt up here. Chuck Galsvig, Jane Lindy Capstrand, and Randy Fleck. Can I have you all come up here for a sec? It's going to be a little tight. It'll be a little tight. Yeah, maybe that'll be good for you, Chuck. Denise, I'm going to have you up first. Yep. So why don't you stand right here? Okay. All right. Okay, Denise, let me just read this here. It says, done a ton of effort for the Veterans Honor Flight of North Dakota, Minnesota. She's accompanied them to Washington, D.C. to see the nation's war memorial. And she's been joined on these trips by her sister, Diane, brother Dewey, and daughter. Oh, brother Amy. I should have this going too. So, I don't know if they can hear it back. This is Dave's son. Ooh. Okay. So how long have you done this?
Hello, I'm on probably 8 years of volunteering for Veterans Honor Flight, so it's a tough thing, but
yeah. Is there anything you can do? I'm looking at how much it costs to send these people here on the next slide.
an airplane flight is $270,000 a flight. We have 2 flights going out here in a couple weeks. Next week, and actually we have pre-flight, which we bring in a lot of veterans. With 2 flights, it's a lot, so it'll be over 200 veterans, and we get them ready for their flights, get their bags, their jackets, their hats, their shirts, and they just get all excited. Every trip is, you guys, is every trip I have a different veteran. They're just amazing. They're so thankful. Sorry, you guys. It's just overwhelming that we get to take these guys and your parents or your grandparents, well, probably more parents now. But in fact, my dad went on the very first one in 2006 or 7. I can't remember. He went on one of those, and I remember Veterans Honor Flight. What's that? Oh, look at me. Here I am. And before he passed, I was starting to kind of get into it, but I didn't really know what it was all about yet until my friends got me involved in it. And so it, sorry, I'm not going to talk on it, but I can.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, if anybody ever wants to donate, get a hold of me. I take any donations. I am the volunteer for the silent auctions and stuff for our honor flight. So
thank you so much. So we want to give a little something. So this is Veterans Honor Flight, North Dakota, Minnesota. I've got your 6, which means what I got your back, right? So this is for you. Yes. Yeah. The next one is Ron. Can you make your way up here? Ron loves being in the center stage. Get over here, buddy. Ron and I grew up right next to each other. And I want to bring him up because he's had a noble career in the... Whoops, sorry about that. That was not supposed to be in there. Oh, you know what? Looks like I got Chucky in here first. Let me just do Chucky. Yeah, you're not a Chucky anymore, are you? It doesn't look like a Chucky. So Chuck was actually, why don't you jump over here, bud? Inducted also into the Hall of Honor. Let me see here. He had, it was not for education, not for, no. But he was a head basketball coach for 27 years, starting in 1982 at Moorhead High, compiling a 445 and 222 record. That's pretty good. So during that time, how many state championships did we have? Zero? It's 27 years you couldn't bring a state champion home? Now, did you play basketball in high school? Did you turn it off?
I did play basketball, yes.
Did you play basketball? Varsity?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
I didn't say well. I didn't play.
yeah. Now, there's a few boys out here. There's Benzel, there's Wenzel, there's Bill Peterson and Dean Halligan. Maybe I'm missing some of them. Yeah. Were they? Yeah, I think so. Wentz, is it true you called him the black hole because you threw the ball to him, you never got it back? Anyone else that were particularly, that you remember?
Billy Peterson will never pass.
Benzel? Okay. Hello? It's not working? How are we doing there, Shane? Well, Chuck, I wanted to get you something here as well, too, and what do we got here? Got you a little 200-piece puzzle that shows that you actually were on the basketball team.
And I just want to add, my tenure at Moorhead High School, I love coaching the Spuds.
Good.
It was absolutely an awesome experience. Next to meeting my wife and having my children, it was the best part of my life.
All right. Okay, now we got Ron. Hopefully that might work, but he's had a worthy and noble career as a drug and substance abuse counselor at Fargo Public Schools and the Woodrow Wilson High School. Following his retirement, Ron didn't stop in his desire to help kids. He returned his interest he had back when we were kids to become a huge volunteer for the Boy Scouts. And Ron is on the scouting committees and a couple boards. It hasn't been a casual hobby. So I don't know where to begin. What have you been doing at the Camp Wilderness and with the Boy Scouts?
Well, currently we're trying to keep it building, keep it going, make it bigger, make it better for the kids to come and play.
In Park Rapids?
In Park Rapids,
yeah.
By Camp Wilderness, yep.
Okay.
The fun part recently is in the last few years, there's probably been 20-25% of the kids that are coming are girls coming to camp.
Really?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
All right, advancements. Paved the way by our girls, I think, right?
Absolutely.
But, well, Ron, I wasn't sure what to get you, but I suppose you might be spending some time there. So I thought what better to scare the little shits by saying, scariest campfire stories you've ever heard. Thanks, Ron. Jane Lindy. Come on, Jane. Okay. She's parlayed her passion for music as a violinist and continues today playing for the Fargo Symphony. And she was recently nominated for YMCA Woman of the Year, presented by Sanford Health. How many years have you been with this symphony?
37.
37. And you've also been orchestrating too. Are you better than Mr. Polishenko?
I learned it from him. So,
Oh, okay.
but I want to tell a quick story about my
Thank you.
violin life because I already told my classmate about this. But I was in the 4th grade at Thomas Edison Elementary, and my colleague in the 4th grade, Paul Sinkler, who's here tonight, I thought Paul was going to be in the orchestra. So I wanted to play the violin because Paul was going to play the violin. And if you don't know this, my dad was a band director, so everybody thought I'd be in the band. So I took up the violin to find out that Paul was going to play the trumpet next year. But I stuck with the violin.
Well, there is value in education, so we want to give you this for where it all started, Moorhead. You bet. Yeah. Good job. Nice job. Randall Flick, brace yourself for this one, folks. This guy, I'm just amazed we know him. Randy, here's a mic. He's just pissed at me right now. He's got a master's degree in public health, currently a director at Mayo Clinic, Children's Center, and is professor of anesthesiology and pediatrics. He's lectured in 34 countries, has done medical missions in 5 countries. For cleft lip, it's kind of like Tiger Woods when he hits on the first tee. So he's receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award next month from the Society of Pediatrics and Anesthesiology. And then also inducted to the Hall of Honor in 2022. I think we can all agree that being inducted to the Hall of Honor must have been a pretty low bar that year.
Well, my 92-year-old mom wrote a letter to nominate me for that. So it was, yeah.
Humbling.
But it was a low bar because I got it.
Well, no, I'm looking at this and going, gee whiz, what have we done?
It's an old picture.
Yeah, good looking guy. So, where have you gone internationally? You've done surgeries in 34 countries, maybe?
No,
5 countries.
I flew to 35 countries.
The lecture. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but done medical missions in 5 countries. You're kind of humble here. Should I give you a multiple choice?
Everything I needed to know, I learned from these people. Coming from this group, how can you not do well, right?
Yeah.
And, I didn't play basketball.
Well, I was thinking about getting you a doctor's outfit, but you got the real thing. I was thinking about a nurse's outfit, but Lori told me she's got one on special occasions. So, no, she breaks out.
I wear the nurse's outfit.
Did Dean Haugen tell you some things or something? So, a canned ham. Here you go, canned ham.
I would trade this for
Do that. Thank you very much. Okay, we're not done yet, folks. Randy Flick, look at, I wanted to show that one too, with the piece there. So thank you again, all of you. The very first girls volleyball state tournament held in 1974, and we had at least 3 girls here that attended that. Want to stand up? Christine, Pam, Kim. Am I missing some other people? I think it's pretty remarkable, back then, and, I've still got some struggles yet in today's world with girls' sports, but they, along with the girls in the 60s too, really paved the way for where we're at today, from not just playing one or two sports, but back then we played tennis. The girls played tennis, they played basketball, as we know, girls swimming, gymnastics, and we had a great track team too. And in 1977 was the first year that hockey masks were required in high school hockey. And then a Wikipedia fact we found out from the boys basketball team and wrestling team that hitting hockey pucks to the face is not the sole reason why 1975 hockey players were ugly. They were just naturally ugly. So the guys here that I know in attendance are Chuck Gulsvik, Dean Haugen, if you want to talk to him, Jeff Benzel, Bob Wenzel, and Bill Peterson, Greg Morlock, Brian Feisel, Tim Pye, Terry Klukes, Brian Schubum, all of them attested to that fact about and all the cheerleaders as well. So, worldly classmates. Robert Thompson, can you get up here? And Janelle Baldini. Janelle was not aware that she was going to be coming up here. As I mentioned, Bob came all the way from Germany, and I just had a few questions here for Robert. You can keep coming up. So, are you on which side of the wall are you on East Germany or West Germany?
They don't have a East West anymore.
Failed in geography, I guess, but is there any new supreme commanders that we got to worry about coming out of Germany that want to take over the world?
None over there.
Nothing like that? Okay. Now, what is it with, I was going to bring Clint up here, but I don't think Clint was able to make it, but the words in German, so I'm over there like 3 times and I see this asphalt.
Ausfahrt.
I pull off and I get some gas and it's gas Blutfahrt. And then I pull out of there and there's her bum. I go 4 kilometers and it was just a town.
Yeah.
So very disappointed. But can you come up here too? And I brought Janelle up here. I hope this is going to work for you. See how that is. Nothing? No. Why don't you grab this one? Now you've been a teacher at Whitebear Lake.
Whitebear Lake, I was, yes, for 40 years.
How many?
40.
40 years. How long do you want to come up here for a second? Can you come up here for a second? Now, I was supposed to have Clint, but he's not here. So you're going to do the next big thing. Actually, it was going to be Scougie, but unfortunately he passed away. So I want you kind of just right next to him. I want to have a little test and have you guys tell us who you think the language sounds better. So I want you to say, Kyle is a chick magnet. First of all, you can say that in French.
Ça ne se dit pas. Bon, Kyle, il attire les filles.
That was great. Robert.
Ich würde sagen, Karl is a Frauentipp. Die Frau fliegt zu ihnen jedes Mal.
That wasn't bad. I'm going to have you say that one more time. Yeah. Kyle is a chick magnet.
Kyle, c'est un mec qui attire les filles.
Do you want to add anything more about what you're attracted to Kyle about? Okay, which one sounds better? Well, Robert, I've got a little something for you. Next time you're in Germany, you can probably sound a little bit better than what you are, so here's a little outfit for you to wear. And here's a little hat for you to wear, cover up that ball. And then, you get this too, I don't know what that is. And then, our naughty little French girl, we got a little something here. What does that say? I'm on my worst behavior. So, next time you're there, and well, a chick magnet gets a chick magnet for your refrigerator. But you're a regular guy, just like Scouty was, just like Clint was. So we want you to keep regular. So here's a box of cereal called Poop Like a Champion. Thank you. Big round of applause for those. World classmates. Okay, Poop Like a Champion. That's Amazon, you can get anything. Chicks that were magnets. Okay. Cindy Scogan, where are you? Can you come up here? Can Cindy Lean come up here? Can Shelley Krebs come up here? And Penny Bagley, is she here? Did come. Monica Holm, why don't you come up here? So, first of all, Cindy, look at this can. Huh? Where are you living? How do you get this can? Lake Lizzie. As we know, sun is good for you. It does nothing bad to your skin. So, from way back when, this is what you used. So, keep on keeping on. You know what the best part I like about a tan? The white part. So, and what do you need? You need a. There you are. Thank you very much. And this table right over here, these guys are willing to rub that on you if you have anything to do. Now, I brought these girls up because I know they won't get so mad at me and slug me and get mad, but I don't know if you realize I'll have you just jump behind. You got your prize, so. You brought a lot of joy for us to start out as boys and became men. There's a certain fashion you wore from back then is just indelibly stuck in our minds. So I wasn't sure of your sizes, but here you go. I'm going to just guess here. Let me take a look. But can you open these up quick? Robin had wrapped these up so nice, so it's right here. I'll just open that up. I'll hold this. Who's going to be first? Rip it open. Two tops for everybody. In orange. Wear it proud. And at our 55th anniversary, you have to wear that. Thank you so much from the bottom of myself and 250 of my boys also. Oh, I missed one. Keep working on that tan at Lake Lizzie. Okay, what do we got next? Wild Thing. Ooh, I'm going to have you send up 3 classmates from here that were caught smoking, chatty Cathy's, skipping school, throwing erasers. I was thinking about picking them out. Rosie, who you got? Yourself, Rosie? You're pointing to someone else. Rose, were you up there quite a bit? Okay, come on. Let's be shy. Just point someone out to come up here. 3 of them, at least a boy, at least a girl. What do we got? Tim Joliffe? Get up here. Who else? I need a girl. George Brandlin, I would have had her up here, but unfortunately she's passed. All the way up. Come on up. Yes, you must come up. You're going to have to stay after the reunion. And who else? Antone? Did I hear Antone? Jim Antone, get up here. Is Antone coming or not? Okay. What were you brought up for?
I believe, because I told my wife I might have set a record, Moorhead High.
And that was?
The most days skipped in my junior year in high school.
How many?
I think the principal told my dad it was 67 days.
And you graduated?
Well, I wasn't supposed to. That's when I lost my license and my right to leave the house. Then we hired a tutor. Yeah.
You got to be awful proud.
Hence the reason I flunked out of college.
Is mom still alive and dad still alive?
Mom's still alive.
Really? Good. All the trouble you brought him.
Maybe I killed my dad.
Yeah. So you saw these guys right here, Mr. Knaderow, Dulski and Harder. Who did you usually go see? Harder or?
I had to see it, but I never got caught.
You did?
Until they called my folks, and no one ever actually caught me red.
Wow.
I knew Dan Wanger's signature so well. I just wrote myself a pass.
Well, you deserve to be up here. Okay, Joe, how about you?
Oh, I may have been caught smoking a few times, which I haven't smoked for 40 years. Like 3 times in my sophomore year. Oh, at least.
Three times, you said? And you got caught every time.
Ever by the speech bathroom the rest of my high school. I avoided it. Tell them who you brought home
A little louder, right into it.
I said I avoided the speech bathroom for the rest of my career at Moorhead High because I didn't want anybody to even think I was there.
So how many times do you think you went? Got there? And did you have to go to the principal's office? How many times?
3.
Oh.
Yeah. Within a span of like 6 months. It was bad.
Yeah. You rebel.
Dulski and I were not friends.
Okay, Mr. Antone.
Well, I was the smart one about it. I don't know if anybody remember Charlene Sayer? I dated her and then I married her. But when I was dating her, she worked in the office with the attendants. So I really had a good attendance. But the only problem I would have when I'd pick her up after school, she would say, "Where were you third hour?" Shit. That's my wild story. Just be smart about it.
Well,
Stick with smart women.
with the puzzle theme, we're going to give you Jerry Hart, Sal, or Dulski. Did you see Harder or Dulski? There's a puzzle for Dulski, so you remember after. I'm going to give you Alan Knaderow, so for being such an idiot, they'll pass you in your junior year. And Jerry Harder. Round of applause for these Kelvins. Okay, we got next one here is the Smarty Pants classmates. So I think we went to school to kind of learn things, and these guys took things pretty serious. So we want to acknowledge the valedictorians and salutatorians and those in the honorable. So I may miss some people who are here today, but I'm pretty sure the ones in yellow are here. But if your name is up here, I want you to come up as well. Jane Pollack, Drew Backstrom, Lori Hagan, Janelle Moline, Cindy Hovland, Jane Pollack again, Kim Remark, Barb Sine. I don't see Greg Morlock up here though. Morlock, Barb, is Greg getting grumpier in his old age here or something? Greg was a chiropractor. He's retired a couple of years ago. Now he works part-time at Walmart as a greeter. He says things a little different. He says, get your shit and get out of here. We got Nancy Feisel. Everyone start making your way up here. Nancy Geisel, Brian, I see is not coming up here, but Pam Wiesman, that's not fair. She's smart and an athlete, an MP athlete. Nancy Torsen, Beth Peterson, Nancy Voxland, and Mark Hovey, and Deborah Walker. Come on up here, every one of you. Little acknowledgement for you. Now, I would surmise you got certificates, or didn't you even get that? Nothing like that? Look at these smart people. Now, it's mostly women up here, too. You notice that? Well, I think you need your just due. And I want to get a picture of you guys here after this, so I don't know where we can do that. Okay, Lori, come on up. I think in the theme of the Olympics, I wish I knew a better way to do this. Congratulations to you all. Okay, Nancy Theisel, Nancy Torreson. Oh, I should shake your hand too, unless you might do a reach around now. The three is, Mr. Hovey, I should have had someone do this for me. One of many that Pam has had. Haven't you? Good job, Jane. Here you are. Got that? Barb, this is so fun to put it on you rather than Greg's head. There we go, Sydney. Kim, lovely Kim. Such a sweet girl. Turned me down for prom 3 times. Good job, Lori. Deborah Skywalker. Okay, now you're going to get a picture down here from someone. I don't know who yet. Denise, maybe? Or oh, here we are. Lori. Congratulations. Thank you all for coming. Here they are. As you can tell, I'm not up there. I had more seeds than a Mexican couple having a simultaneous orgasm. But seeds get degrees, so I'm going to have 2 people stay up here. Drew Backstrom and Nancy Torsen. You stay up here. Everybody else can, well, I'm not going to interview. We already know you're smart. Because now, it is. Where we're at here. Well, I don't know. You're either going to be proud of yourself or not, or embarrassed. Are you smarter than a honor student? You two are going to take on 2 people out here to see if C students can beat the honor students in a game of trivia. Denise, can I have you come up here and help me? I'm not sure. Just to help. You're not going to have to come up here, but we're going to have 10 questions to ask of everybody. They're going to have 2 minutes, so let's go a little fast, or the answers will be coming up a little bit later on. Who wants to come up and challenge these 2 brainiacs, these smarty pants? I'm going to have to pick if you don't. Come on now, there's plenty of people that. Okay, I'll pick one. Jeff Benzel, Moorhead High's favorite student. Get up here. Let's see. Who do I want to pick on? Susie Larson. Come on, the effervescent, bubbly Susie Larson. So, hello. Nancy, why don't you move up a little bit further so everybody can see your cute face here. Now, you went to post-secondary school, correct? And
Yes, I
I did.
And you did what?
I went to medical school in UND. I graduated from the University of Minnesota.
Okay.
And then went to UND. Yeah, from the Greek.
Did you? And what? And your career was?
Psychiatry. I was a psychiatrist.
That helps. Yes. You can figure us out. And Drew, where do you live right now?
In Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay. What do they do for prom there? Do they just go on a strip if you can't find a date and then pick someone up?
Yeah, that's about it. That's exactly about it.
Okay. And you went to school for?
I went to Carleton
A little
College.
bit?
And I got a JD degree at the University of Minnesota. Been practicing law for a long time, haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Yeah.
Practicing. That's right.
Good. And behind you, I'll have you give that to the tall, funny-looking guy, Jeff Menzel. Jeff, I'm talking to there.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Where'd you go to school? One more time.
Huh?
Post-secondary school.
Oh.
Can I get someone else up here? Just talking.
Trying to be helpful.
Okay.
University of North Dakota undergrad, Northwestern Health Sciences University, grad, chiropractor for 44 years.
University of, where? What, University of what? Chiropractic was where?
It's Northwestern Health Sciences University.
Okay. Well, you didn't want to be a really good chiropractor? That's okay with that. Just get that degree. Susie, this is a combination of street smarts and everything. Now, Susie, you went to school?
I didn't go to college.
You went to tech school, though?
I did go to the tech school when I was 45 years old.
Oh.
And got a dental assisting degree.
Good for you. Good for you. You're going to this. Okay, I want the two brainiacs this way. So they're going to do that. This is a team effort. You are going to have like 2 minutes to do it. So 2 minutes, starting now. Okay, we'll show the answers up here in a little bit, but there's no eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah. So while they're doing that, I see Tommy Anderson out here. Tommy went 5th grade in Edison Elementary. He brought an apple to his teacher, and she gave him a kiss on the cheek, and the next day he brought her a watermelon. I see Kluke's here. Kluke and I connected at the 40th and have become good friends. We didn't hang out as younger kids, but Kluke, I don't know if you knew, he's pretty much a ladies' man back then. And so around the campfire one time, he says, "You know, Brink, I really wasn't very good at sex until the 8th grade." There's a couple math questions they have to go through, so I found out that the Moorhead High has got 600 out of the 2,000 kids did not pass math. That's like almost half. Are you about done here? Come on. Monica, or Janelle Mullen, you want to get back up here and sing a little bit? She's a good singer, I understand. No? Okay, I said just 2 minutes. Hurry up, guys, you got 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds left. Oh my God, I didn't give you a pen? Hurry up, right now. My bad. My first time. Yeah, I was all alone. I messed up a little bit because I figured one of them. Are you about done? you need to score this. Denise, you want to? Not sure where to do this. Denise, you're going to be writing this down. So you are Brainiacs or Smarty Pants over here. Right, Smarty Pants here. And then just checking this one. And then what do we want to call the C students or the Smarty Pants? The non-honor students. Yeah. No honor. Okay. Okay, you done? Okay, ready? Did you miss one? Okay. Here we go. Took a little longer than I wanted. If a truck leaves Barnesville and is going 40 miles an hour, how long will it take to get to St. Cloud, which is 190 miles away? We had, this is, which one's good? This is you? All right, what is it? They said 4 3/4 hours, and they said 4.5 hours over here. The answer is 4 hours, 45 minutes. Smarty Pants are leading. Okay, the next one. Periodic table, what elements are identified by the letters N and TI? Nitrogen, they both got that, and titanium. Smarty Pants ones again. Oh. What liquid did Madge have her clients soak their nails in? Answer? Palmolive. Okay. Smarty Pants got ivory dove. Losers. Longest river. Yeah, you had Palmolive. Didn't I say that? Congratulations, you can step down now. Longest river in the United States is the Red River by these people, the doorknobs. What's that say? Mississippi, you're both wrong. It is Missouri River. I got that one too. Yeah. What year did the Vietnam War end? The non-honor students said 1975. They both said 1975. You are wrong, you losers. We're going to have to take a look and make sure your credits to make sure. 1973. Okay, what's the score up here? 2-1. There was a furniture store located just to the west of Derby Bird. What was the name of that store? Plunkets, they both got it. We are 67 and 68 years old as classmates. How much is 68 degrees in Celsius? The non-honor students said 100. And no answer at all for you. Both wrong on that one. It's actually 20. Do we do closest? We're closest, tied. Name the 5 Great Lakes of North America. Superior, Michigan, Huron, that's where you guys stopped. There's supposed to be 5. And you got one more, you got Michigan, but you forgot Ontario, both of you. God dang. That was too much pressure, okay. Body of water called between Florida and Texas is called Sea of Cortez. Smarty Pants one was one. No, well, yeah, they said Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. Go to it could be the Gulf of America, depending on the orange. Lastly, what year was the first Moorhead High School built? The honor students said 1885, 1903 for 1880. 1880, so education pays, right? So, two canned hams for the smarty pants. Thank you, good job. Yes. No, get back up here. Susie, straight up. You gotta come up here. We've got awards for them. We've got carrot jello for both of them. And for you to share. Jeff, get over here. You got second place. There's another one. Where is it? There you go. Let's keep that. I had one more gift somewhere. You know what? For their being good sports, I'm going to give them a canned ham too. So. Well,
my Moorhead High School buds are a real close family. When we get together, there's still a lot of young in me. We golf, we boat, we laugh, we joke with no intermission. This goes on from morning till night, cause it's a Morris Bud tradition. We have loved our ladies, Fireball and Jeremiah Weed. One point they all tried to kill us since 1973. When that doctor asks, "Ton, how'd you get in this condition?" They say, "It wasn't that hard, I'm just carrying on a Morris Bud tradition." They want to know, Fred, now, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, I'll make this submission. If I get drunk, I'm just carrying on a Morris Bud tradition. He's tight with God, yet Flint never misses a mass. Kimby's got a heart of gold, and Mike Lee is first class. The good Lord brought our Maury home, and he's a heavenly addition. But we're still here, side by side, cause it's a Morris Bud tradition. Some of us are still working, some of us are now retired. Most of us got our parts of working, but some need to be rewired. Pluty got his ticker fixed, Oaks went through radiation. There's chinks in the armor, but we're alright, cause it's a Morris Bud tradition. Hey, Randy, give a key, why do you drink? Why do you want to smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, I'll make this submission. If I get drunk, I'm just carrying on a Morris Bud tradition. Greg, Larry, Bart, another classmates, they've been 50 years together. Jeff and Dale moved down south to seek that warmer weather. Tobin's body's been banged and bruised, but he's a tough son of a gun. So pop a beer, tell a story you wanna hear, cause it's a Morris Bud tradition. Paul's got a body with aches and pains and a liver that's been mistreated. Fink is trying to beat Father Time, though he knows it's undefeated. John is retired and spends his time a-bucking and a-fishing. That's our goal, to be like John, cause it's a Morris Bud tradition. Hey everybody now, why do you drink? Why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, I'll make this submission. If I get drunk, just carry on a horse club tradition. Oh.
Okay, we have raffle time. So, get your tickets out. We're going to get Robin Palm and Denise up here.